Morning. I'm Aimee Lynn Dupo from the Institute of Biological Sciences in the Museum of Natural History, University of the Philippines, Los Baños. Let me give you a background first. I'm an entomologist, so that means I am trained in the study of insects, but my passion is to study Philippine spiders. So I'm very passionate about projects that contribute to the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, in that we have ongoing initiatives to study spiders in cave ecosystems because the cave ecosystems interact with our forest ecosystems. And when you study spiders, you also look at spiders in their help for monitoring the populations of agricultural pests. So in that, we're building inventories of our native spiders. We assess their effectiveness in controlling harmful insects and promoting the use of natural predators for the sustainable management of both our forests and agro-ecosystems. So if we are asked to identify which of the 17 sustainable goals that we contribute to, this would be for, I think, sustainable goal 12, which is for consumption and production. And of course, when we look at biodiversity, like life on land, this would be satisfying goal 15. Our project or research endeavors also paved the way to support goal number 3 for health and well-being. So basic sciences like taxonomy allow for applied sciences, for example, research on spider venom to take place. So we have colleagues now looking into spider venom. On my part, I contribute to that by supplying the taxonomic work, giving these spiders a name. Tell people how I got involved into spiders and the science of entomology. It's mostly because of my family. Both my mom and my dad are entomologists. So I wouldn't be here without the science of entomology, because they met because they were both entomologists. For some reason, their thesis was, the thesis title that was assigned to them was on spiders. And so their work began, and my dad, who is mostly my mentor all my life, introduced me in the realm of spiders. So as I delved deeper, I discovered that spiders are quite interesting. They offer crucial ecological roles in the ecosystem, and there's a lack of scientific knowledge on them because most people are afraid of spiders. So this helped me ignite the desire to contribute more to the study of spiders and support sustainable development by using my expertise to bridge basic research gap and provide information to develop innovative solutions. The journey wasn't really easy, like anybody studying or doing taxonomic work. Our journey is not without any challenges. When we work in taxonomy, securing funding is a lot difficult because we have to explain why we need to document organisms, why we need to work on biodiversity. Because when we work on basic sciences like taxonomy, it's very hard to show impact within our lifetime. So when you're doing taxonomic work, we know that we won't get any citations mostly within our lifetimes, but we have to do it because we have to bridge gap between the information that it's needed between basic research and applied research. So apart from that, it's also very difficult to navigate around the complex bureaucracy of getting research permits before you can collect in the forest. And it's also very challenging as a woman to go into the field that is mostly dominated by men. But overcoming the traditional biases against spiders, against women going into field biology, is usually not that big compared to when you realize the discoveries, when you see new species getting published, when you collaborate with people who are just as dynamic as you are, and you see how your basic research data contributes to solutions now. Collaboration is mostly people work. I'm not really a sociable person, but because I realized that you need to be more sociable to be able to protect the species you are passionate about. So I practice and try to hone myself in improving my communication skills, in improving my engagement skills with people, and show more people, especially the young, how misconceptions can be corrected through science, of course. So I needed to work with fellow researchers. I needed to work with educators. And the most important collaboration I have made throughout my professional career is working with science communicators. This has been a game changer for me because learning how to do science communication allowed me also to serve several government agencies through my public service engagements. So because of this, we learn how to share knowledge, expertise, and even fostering a different kind of friendship as well as mutual learning. So we learn from one another, and that allowed me to pursue better results for the species that I am passionate about. Women being natural leaders and innovators, we are more than capable of securing any role that we put our minds in. Kumbaga, kung ano yung gusto natin, if we are determined to do it, we can do it. Why? Because we possess the intellect, the determination, and the heart to care for the environment. Having said that, we should always consider that we are, or we should claim that we are powerful agents of change for sustainable development. So my advice to my fellow women and girls who are wishing to pursue STEM is a few things. Number one, in as much as people will tell you to embrace your passion, that's good, but always remember to embrace your mistakes more. Because while you know your passion will be igniting whatever action that you do, you must accept that your mistakes would allow you to grow and develop as a woman and as an individual working in STEM. Seek knowledge and expertise as much as you can. You find your mentors, learn from them, hone your skills to the best of your ability. Work your weaknesses because you need to identify which areas you need to improve on. That's very important. My dad, who is also my mentor, will always tell me to be punctual. Always be on time. If you're asked to do something, act on it immediately. Why? Because we must be able to honor the resource of time that people give you. And last but not least, be the voice of change. Advocate for policies and solutions that promote a sustainable future. Because you should remember that we all have a role to play in weaving a more sustainable future for our country.